welcome. I'm giving them the middle finger. They're standing there. See, standing there, red shirt? Red sweater, I can say. Give them the middle finger. You turn around real fast. See, when you start to affect them, I can tell you guys, when they target you, when they go through these blitz, right? That means that they are so focused on you, right? And the blitz is meant to negatively affect you and impact you, right? So what you got to do now is that when you see a blitz, you experience a blitz, and if you feel negatively impacted by the blitz, just start, sticking your middle finger out. Not blatantly, but do it in such a way like, like grab your shirt, but have your middle finger sticking out, right? Or anything, and you'll see how fast they turn away, because they are negatively affected by what you are doing now, as you'll see, right? So you gotta understand that they have no clue of how their minds are being manipulated, right? And so you gotta, that negative feeling they give you and they targeting you, give it back to them, and do it in such a way in which you start to see them turning from looking at you, because you're doing these things to negatively affect them also, right? Always remember that. There's something else I wanted to talk about. Yes, I was watching a video, and again, I want you to understand the mindset, particularly how they condition women. And like I always say, what they do to black people, black men and black women, is we are always the testers, right? The experimentees, and before they start to implement certain things within other groups, right? Whether it be the Arabs or Hispanic or Asians, right? So they'll start to use it with them, as we see, right? When Ann Coulter, said to an American of Indian descent that she'll never vote for him because he's Indian. No, he's an American, okay? But it just goes to show you that they will never see you as a so-called full-blooded American, which we know the only full-blooded Americans are, Native people, which are also black, so-called Indians. Just like you have in India, right? You have the majority of the people in India are black, have black complexion, okay? Right? They have black complexion. But what makes them, they have, I want to say what makes them different is the culture, but also because they have straight hair, right? Straight curly hair. But you can go to Ethiopia and find black people with straight curly hair, bring them to India, and you couldn't tell the difference, or vice versa, right? You couldn't tell the difference, right? You know what I'm saying? So again, this is white people creating these things that we follow today, right? When we should know better. So he finally came to the realization. I forgot his name, but he finally come to the realization that white Republicans are racist. And I'm like, yeah, because they, like I said, what they've been doing to us for decades is to condition us into passivity using radio wave and microwave frequency. And because now they feel that they have us under such a passive nature, that they're now showing us who they really are. They are now showing us their true, not necessarily their true racism, but they're showing us more overtly their racism. And I've said this, they are going to do this to us until they have our minds so passive that when they start to display more of their racism overtly, we won't do anything about it. Right? We won't do anything about it. Okay? Look, backtrack. So yeah, I'm out here, bitches. What you think? Y'all gonna isolate me? Come on now. Y'all keep doing the same shit over and over. Just show you how insane y'all are. Right? So anyhow, because they hit you with these blitzes and they expect you to to go into isolation, right? That's what it is. In a coercive persuasion program, isolation, self-isolation, they want to drive you to self-isolation so that they can use the labeling that you're crazy, right? No, like I said, I'm gonna show you who the chickens are, who are the ones who are afraid, who is the ones that are threatening to assassinate, those of us who are willing to speak the truth, those of us who come out and talk about being non-consensual human experimentation victims, all right, and being microchipped. So who's the one that are afraid? Okay? Just remember, right? If these white people are so superior, and if they are the best, why do they have to go through the effort of sabotaging black businesses, sabotaging black doctors, sabotaging black scientists, sabotaging black engineers, all this sabotaging of black people, but they're the best? They're the best. Yeah, they're the best at lying, deceiving, manipulating. They're the best at, at destroying other groups of people, right? They're the best at destruction. That's what they're the best of. They're the best of destruction. And until black people understand this and wake up and open their eyes, right? Like I said, we need to get rid of these bullshit religions and go back to African spirituality, right? As Marcus Garvey said, we have to go back to having our high minds, right? The minds of those that build the pyramids, right? That created all the sciences. Okay? Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
Yeah.